Archangel Michael says, the moment you're about to find peace, a betrayal is preparing itself behind your back. Someone who has smiled in front of you and sat beside you in silence is carrying a dangerous plan under their breath. They've hidden their intention so deep, you wouldn't suspect it unless heaven revealed it. There is a coldness surrounding their actions even as they pretend to care. This person is not just watching your steps, they are copying them to use them against you. They are placing invisible traps to block the very things they once encouraged you to chase. They are building a secret behind your name while pretending to support your success. Their plan involves whispers, papers, and a third person who knows too much. You're about to be cornered emotionally, and the moment will arrive when this truth explodes unexpectedly. Your mind may have doubted something recently. A moment when your soul felt off even though everything looked normal. That was not confusion. It was warning. Type Amen to get blessing 333. A shadow has been following your footsteps in your daily life, but not in the way you think. It's not supernatural, it's someone who has silently tracked your mood, your fears, and your financial concerns. They are smiling at your vulnerability, waiting to use it as a weakness. Archangel Michael says, the angels around you have seen something coming that your eyes cannot catch. A dinner, a visit, a conversation that felt strange, remember that moment, it's where the plan began. You've offered honesty, but they returned it with observation and silence. Their strategy is to let you fall into comfort before shaking your stability. They're planting seeds in places you won't notice until it's too late. And the worst part is, they're close enough to have access to your routine. They've studied your patterns, your likes, your insecurities. They want to take something you earned and label it as their effort. What they're building in the dark is a lie dressed in your light. Type Amen to get blessing 517. Your name is being used in conversations where your presence is missing. Someone is pretending to protect you while feeding others half-truths, twisting your past into something dangerous. They don't just want to watch you fall, they want to benefit from the fall. They are involved with another person, a third energy, who listens and records every word you unknowingly give. That person is keeping details in a place you'll never look. One wrong move, and everything you've kept sacred will be exposed and distorted. This betrayal is not by a stranger. It's someone whose voice you still recognize as soft. They wear no mask, but their heart is armored with deception. Their aim is not just personal, it's connected to status, wealth, or image. They want to rise while you question your own stability. And they're hoping you don't listen to the divine voice that's warning you right now. Type Amen to get blessing 689. There's a contract being created that has your energy involved but your name removed. This is not about a business, it's about trust, love, and manipulation. Someone is designing your absence in a story that belongs to you. They will act soon with kindness just before they release their strike. That kindness will come in the form of an apology, a gift, or a random favor. Do not let it confuse your spirit, it's the final move in their plan. Archangel Michael says, do not confront them now. Watch. Observe. Gather your energy. For when the time comes, your silence will be louder than your accusations. You must guard your inner circle. The enemy is already inside pretending to be your backbone. They are not planning to leave, they are planning to take over. Type Amen to get blessing 941. Your angels are aligning events to expose them before harm can strike. A message will come in a strange form, either a phone left on, a screen left open, or a name mentioned by accident. That clue will be the first opening to the truth. The person hiding this plan wants two things from you, your information and your surrender. If you stay alert, neither will be given. If you relax too soon, they'll make their move. There are papers involved. Something you once signed or discussed casually is being twisted. It is being pulled from your past into their control. This person has practiced their story. They've told it to someone else to see if it sounds convincing. What they don't know is that the divine is listening too, and heaven doesn't allow evil to go unnoticed forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1222. You may feel tired lately, not physically, but emotionally. That's because your spirit senses something unnatural in your atmosphere. This is not ordinary exhaustion, it's spiritual preparation for revelation. Someone is visiting a place they never used to go, connected to you. Their interest is not the place, it's the people there. They are trying to rewrite history through connections you trusted. They've made promises to someone else that should have been yours. What they're hiding is layered in envy. The love they show you is camouflage for something deeply unsettling. Soon they will act like a victim. They will twist events to make you question your own actions. They are preparing to turn the story in their favor while blaming you. Type Amen to get blessing 1771. You will not be defeated. The more they try to hide, the more the light will reveal. Even their silence will become loud in the right moment. Archangel Michael says, every time you feel discomfort near them, don't ignore it. Your intuition is a divine sword, it cuts deeper than words. And right now, it's guiding you with precision. The betrayal is not physical yet, it's emotional. It's in their mind, their plans, their future without you. They are imagining life after your ruin while still standing beside you. Your strength is your awareness. Their fear is your awakening. And what they hoped would break you will actually birth your next blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 2990. They fear your silence more than your anger. They will try to keep you distracted, emotionally engaged, or over-explaining. This is not the time to justify anything, just notice everything. Someone once close to your heart is now forming alliances with someone who always envied you. It's the combination of past and jealousy working together against your rise. Be still, but not asleep. The plan they've written includes your fall and their fame. But what they don't realize is that what they're building is made of lies. And lies always collapse faster than they're created. The angelic realm is preparing divine reversal. The one you trusted who turned into a silent traitor will be exposed without you lifting a finger. The truth will show up in a room they thought was safe. Type Amen to get blessing 4022. When it happens, don't seek revenge. Seek alignment. Your glow will burn them more than confrontation. They will come with an excuse. With a look of guilt dressed in worry. Do not allow yourself to be the comfort for the one who created your chaos. The pain will sting at first. But clarity will replace confusion, and your power will return stronger than before. Let the plan reveal itself naturally, because it's already falling apart from within. Archangel Michael says, heaven is watching. Your faithfulness has protected you more than you know. What was meant to trap you will now become your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 4888. Someone is hoping you'll remain too kind to notice. But what they didn't expect is the spirit of discernment you carry now. The moment you read this, something in you awoke. The fake smile, the strange delay, the sudden shift in conversations, it's all adding up. And you don't need more evidence than what your heart already knows. There will be a moment in the next few days. A test of truth. A test of loyalty. You will pass, but they will not. And that's where the door will finally close on their manipulation. God is closing doors you didn't lock yourself. Protection is being applied silently, but the result will be loud. The person who thinks they've won will be the one most shocked. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You were never meant to lose. You were only meant to learn. And now that you've seen the real face behind the mask, your glow will outshine their shadow. Be prepared, not to fight, but to rise. To let go without bitterness. And to walk forward with everything they hoped you'd lose. A heavy reward is coming. It's not just justice, it's restoration. Heaven returns more than what was stolen. Their dangerous plan has failed. And your journey is now being guarded by light too strong for darkness to mimic again. Type Amen to get blessing 6000. What they fear the most, your clarity and distance. You are no longer operating from confusion but from divine understanding. The strings they used to pull your emotions have snapped. Silently. They will grow desperate. Their plan relied on you staying unaware, responding with guilt, or offering another chance. But your stillness now is louder than any confrontation could ever be. Archangel Michael says, this person underestimated your spiritual growth. They planned for the old version of you, not the one who is rising with wisdom, strength, and divine protection. And now, their blueprint is useless because you're no longer standing in the same place. They will reach out soon, not to heal but to monitor. Their words will sound soft, but their intent is to see if their trap still works. You must not engage emotionally, simply observe and let heaven handle what they tried to disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 6610. The time for masks is over. What was hidden is about to be shown. You won't need to dig, it will come to you, delivered by unexpected messengers. A person you barely speak to will mention something offhand, not knowing they are revealing a key. A text, a look, a repeated name, watch for it. It will feel strange but familiar. This is not coincidence. The divine is aligning the final pieces of your awakening. The betrayal will collapse because its foundation is made of ego, jealousy, and manipulation. They thought you would never find out. They thought your heart was too soft and your spirit too tired. But what they didn't count on was how loudly heaven fights for you. Type Amen to get blessing 7779. There will be an emotional storm before the release. You might feel the weight of confusion, the ache of realization, or even the sting of disappointment. Don't let it stop you, let it cleanse you. You're being lifted out of their reach, but the wind of their destruction will still try to grab your attention. Don't turn back. Even if they beg. Even if they cry. Even if they make promises they never intended to keep. This is their final attempt to rewrite the story. They'll say what you've always wanted to hear. But their voice will tremble, because even they know the truth is catching up. You'll feel it in your bones, the shift is permanent now. Archangel Michael says, your strength lies in walking forward without apology. The ones who betrayed you are about to witness your elevation from the distance they created. And nothing they do now can stop what's coming. Type Amen to get blessing 8901. Soon, you will be rewarded for everything you endured in silence. Heaven saw the tears you didn't show. The strength you gave even when your heart was breaking. You are not behind. You are right on time. Their plan didn't delay your destiny, it sharpened your focus. You'll find peace again. Not just ordinary peace, but the kind that comes after a storm, where every drop of chaos has birthed a garden of strength. And you will be surrounded by those who speak light, not lies. The person who thought they could take from you is about to lose what they thought they gained. It will return to you, multiplied, and without you having to fight for it. Type Amen to get blessing 9109. Let the truth rise. Let the darkness tremble. You are chosen. And nothing planned against you will stand. The one you trusted, the one who hid their intent in laughter, is going to be exposed in front of the very people they lied to. And they will not be able to explain away their silence. They will say they were confused. They will say they were pressured. But heaven knows the truth, they volunteered to betray you. And now, they must live with the weight of their decision. You, however, will walk lighter. You've carried enough. The burden is being removed, and your crown is being restored, not just spiritually, but publicly. Type Amen to get blessing 10008. Prepare yourself. There is beauty waiting ahead. The betrayal will no longer be your story, your victory will. You will meet new people who see you for who you really are. People who don't need to tear you down to feel big. People who don't carry secret jealousy masked in smiles. This next chapter is clean. It's sacred. No more games, no more hidden agendas. And the person who tried to delay it with deceit? They will be watching you from the shadow they created for themselves. Archangel Michael says, walk with confidence now. The divine is with you. The truth is no longer a secret, it is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 11222. And when the final moment comes, when they realize they've lost access to your presence, they'll panic. Not because they love you, but because their plan has no value without your energy. Do not return. Do not explain. Let your absence echo where your presence was once taken for granted. That's your justice. Your silence will rewrite their noise. Your peace will destroy their drama. And your breakthrough will rise through the very ashes they tried to bury you under. Stay grounded. Stay focused. Heaven is rewarding you in ways they never saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 12,100. Your future is not just safe, it's sacred. It's wrapped in divine timing, not in human deception. You are protected by more than you see. You are stepping into a season where clarity is constant and your spirit is unshakable. Their plan has failed, and now all that's left is their own shadow to deal with. You are no longer the person they could manipulate. You are the warrior that grew from quiet storms. And from this moment on, you walk as the revelation, not the victim. Archangel Michael says, the doors opening for you now are ones they'll never enter. And the light you carry will blind those who once thought they could dim it. Type Amen to get blessing 13030. Now. Rise. And don't look back. This story is yours to complete, but the villains will no longer write the chapters. Certainly. Here's the continuation and grand closure of the script to ensure it surpasses 4,000 words, completes your structure properly, and ends with power and divine weight. The angels are not done watching over you. Even as the lies are exposed and the masks fall, divine forces are still rearranging situations in your favor. There are blessings hidden in the ruins of their betrayal. Someone will reach out to clear the air, but their intention is to rewrite history in their favor. Do not entertain the manipulation disguised as apology. This person is not sorry, they're scared. Scared of losing the control they once had over your emotions. The very energy they fed from, your trust, your forgiveness, your softness, is now sealed off from them. That will shake them more than any confrontation ever could. This loss, your silence, will echo louder in their soul than your presence ever did. Now, the divine is bringing you new allies. People who don't need to play games to feel important. People who don't fear your light but celebrate it. The shift has begun, and it's irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 14377. Every attack they sent toward you has reversed. What they whispered behind closed doors is now being shouted back at them by fate. Their plan wasn't just interrupted, it's been burned down from the root. They have no idea how much protection surrounds you now. When they tried to orchestrate your downfall, they activated divine consequence. And it is unfolding now, one silent, irreversible step at a time. The trap they set will become their own testimony. The same people they manipulated will see the truth, and the same hands that applauded them will withdraw in silence. The exposure won't need your effort. It's being handled from a higher level. You are being escorted into a room where betrayal has no entrance. Your name will be called where their lies can't reach. Your blessings will arrive where their shadow cannot travel. Type Amen to get blessing 15001. Archangel Michael says, everything stolen from you is being returned with interest. But not just things, respect, clarity, peace, and your name in pure light. Even your sleep will feel different now. Your soul will no longer feel haunted by confusion. The people they gossiped with will look at them differently. The rumors they started will collapse like a house of cards. Because now, truth is no longer a whisper, it's a flood. The pain they caused was not for nothing. It carved a deeper discernment within you. Now you know how to move with wisdom, grace, and sharp awareness. Your soul has graduated beyond their level. Let them stay behind. Let them figure out how to explain your absence. You no longer belong in that space. You've been promoted spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. Type Amen to get blessing 16222. There is healing unfolding now in quiet ways. Your name is being cleared in conversations you were never invited to. Your light is being discussed in rooms your feet haven't touched yet. Doors are opening, not because of who you know, but because of who you are. That betrayal did not break you, it polished you. What they meant for destruction became your preparation. And now, you walk not in fear but in quiet power. You don't need revenge. Your joy is loud enough. Your peace is loud enough. Your new elevation is more than enough. The person who tried to dim you will now have to watch you shine in places they'll never reach. Their chapter in your life is closed, sealed, and archived in heaven's record. Type Amen to get blessing 17717. The divine doesn't just restore, it multiplies. You're not just getting back what was taken. You're receiving what was delayed, hidden, blocked, and misdirected. That person underestimated the protection around you. They thought their plan was smart. But they forgot. When you're divinely covered, no weapon, no whisper, no manipulation can prosper. Their biggest punishment is watching you rise without them. Their greatest regret will be taking your presence for granted. Now, you move forward. No fear. No guilt. No emotional weight. Only purpose. Only peace. Only power. Type Amen to get blessing 18,200. You were never meant to carry what they handed you. That wasn't your burden, it was their bitterness. And you've returned it without needing to shout. That is your strength. You don't have to explain why you're done. Your spirit already declared it. And those who are meant to walk with you will understand without words. Archangel Michael says, you are divinely guarded. Your home, your heart, your purpose, all under angelic supervision. The same way you were once exposed to danger, you are now being exposed to destiny. Let the past sink. Let the lies fade. What's ahead is holy. Type Amen to get blessing 19003. You are the one who rose despite betrayal. The one who didn't turn bitter but turned powerful. The one who didn't lose their heart, but learned to guard it with fire. And because of that, what's coming cannot be taken. Not by jealousy, not by sabotage, not by deceit. It is yours. Heaven wrote your name on it. Let the final pages of this chapter be silent but victorious. No dramatic ending, just graceful closure. What they thought would end you only began your new era. And now, you are standing in your divine glow. Type Amen to get blessing 20,000. Absolutely. Here's the final divine continuation and poetic closure of the script, taking it well beyond 4,000 plus words with emotionally resonant language and heavenly affirmation. There is no need to explain your transformation. The change in you speaks for itself. Your silence is no longer weakness, it's wisdom clothed in strength. The days of over-explaining are gone. You owe no justification to anyone who twisted your kindness into opportunity. You are walking in quiet power, surrounded by divine confirmation. The one who planned against you will feel the heaviness of their own actions. Not through punishment from your hands, but through divine silence that holds them accountable in ways they never expected. Their mind will repeat what they've done, over and over again. They will see your image in their memories, but it will not be of someone broken, it will be of someone untouchable. And that alone will pierce deeper than anything they imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 21333. You are being led into places where your name has been honored even without your presence. What they tried to bury you with has become your bridge to the next level. The spiritual realm has declared you victorious. And what's arriving now is not just peace, but legacy. An unshakable sense of who you are, and why nothing they did ever truly worked. Archangel Michael says, you are not just protected, you are celebrated in the heavens. You're not just recovering. You're rising in ways that are making darkness nervous. And every move you make from this point forward is under holy guidance. This season is not about revenge, it's about resurrection. The version of you that emerged from betrayal is a divine weapon, forged in truth, grace, and unshakable strength. Type Amen to get blessing 22555. You will soon hear something surprising. A confession, a mistake, or a message meant for someone else will land in your awareness. It will confirm everything you felt but couldn't prove. Let it be confirmation, not pain. You don't need to react. The universe is already reacting for you. What was hidden is being dragged to the surface by spiritual law. The very things they thought they concealed are now catching fire in their own hands. They can't hold the lie anymore. Their heart is too heavy with the burden of truth. Meanwhile, you are being elevated in peace, in relationships, in your purpose. Your life is becoming too aligned for chaos to stay. Your name is being rewritten in glory. Type Amen to get blessing 23888. Heaven is not delaying. It is rearranging. The time you thought was wasted is actually time that built you, saved you, and prepared you for a stage they can't reach. This is why you had to be removed from certain circles. Why certain texts stopped. Why invitations were cancelled. Because elevation doesn't happen in rooms where envy lives. And now, they will see that what they tried to stop cannot be undone. You were never the one losing, they were. You were the blessing they tried to contain, and now that you're gone, the glow is missing. Let them miss you. Let them feel the weight of your absence. Do not return. Do not re-explain. What they destroyed will never be rebuilt in your presence again. Type Amen to get blessing 24990. You are not who you were when this started. You've become more discerning. You hear differently. You walk differently. Your intuition has been sharpened to surgical precision. You now walk with a crown of quiet victory. Not because you forced anything, but because you survived everything. And heaven has announced, it is your time. The favor that is coming can't be duplicated. It's not a trend. It's not luck. It is legacy. You were chosen before the betrayal, but now you are confirmed through it. And those who plotted in secret? They have now been blocked in silence. They cannot follow you into what's next. The realm you're entering is protected by divine decree. Type Amen to get blessing 26060. Let the door close completely. Don't peek back. Don't soften the ending. Some chapters must close without closure, so your soul can be free to receive what's ahead. That old connection is now a lesson. That old loyalty is now wisdom. That old weakness is now your strength. Archangel Michael says, you will look back one day, not with tears, but with awe. You'll realize how everything had to fall apart to fall into place. The betrayal was simply the key to your breakthrough. This is no longer about healing. It's about launching. You are entering the era of everything they said you couldn't handle. And not only will you handle it, you will master it. Type Amen to get blessing 27575. The tears you cried alone are now forming rivers that lead you to divine encounters. The isolation you endured was not abandonment, it was spiritual positioning. You were removed to be remembered by heaven. Now, you will be rewarded without having to prove yourself. You don't have to plead for loyalty. Your new circle will come with honor, not confusion. Every room you step into from this point forward will feel lighter. Every connection will feel clearer. And the heaviness that used to follow you like a shadow will dissolve into light. The betrayal did not end you, it introduced the world to the real you. And from now on, nothing fake can survive in your space. Type Amen to get blessing 28888. The one who used your kindness is now learning its weight. They thought you'd be replaceable. But what they lost was divine favor in human form. They cannot copy your grace. They cannot mimic your presence. And every attempt to rebuild what they broke will only remind them of your worth. They underestimated your silence. They misunderstood your softness. And now, heaven has turned their plan into your platform. You will rise now, not in revenge, but in revelation. You are not just healed. You are awakened. And no storm ahead can break what has already been rebuilt in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 30,000.